this is like the command center here. They decide who's going to be working on what things. Everything that comes up from cutting gets put in a box, so it's all marked. So I got the paperwork in it. Goes in that system back there, and then that person decides which stitcher is going to stitch it. So they get sent on a conveyor belt, and the computer tells it which stitcher it's going to go to, and a little gate opens up and it gets dropped on his workstation area. That's the other thing, Eric. When you have a suit done, so you get your suit, you wear it for a little while, you decide, well, I gained a few pounds. So you can send it back to them, and they can make an adjustment to the suit. And then that gets put on file as well. So your original pattern's on file, and the adjustments that you made were on file. So when you order another suit next year and say the last suit you made me was awesome, well, it's not just the last suit, it's the last suit plus the modifications that were done. And that can all be brought back up on the computer, and a new pattern's been printed out and recut. So everything's saved. And everything has got a serial number. You know, every garment has an ID number, a VIN number. Pull up the VIN number, you know who cut it, who stitched it, who did the graphics. In this little area here, they do gluing before some of the stitching. Vanson makes all of Buell's garments. You got to deal with Buell, we do all of Buell's jackets, we do all of Harley-Davidson's racing suits. So if you walk into a Harley-Davidson dealer and you want a custom suit, it comes from here.
How are you? We're going to watch you stitch our armor together a little bit. Two pieces being flat with the curve on the seam, when you stitch them together, that gives the shape for the piece of armor. This is a shoulder piece, so that when it goes together, it creates the curve that goes over your shoulder. These are actually either clicked out on the power clickers over there, or probably cut on the water jet. Can you show us a Puritan? Awesome. It takes these plastic hard molded pieces, encapsulates the edge in leather so that there's nothing rigid that can possibly come in contact with your skin, heavy duty thread, heavy duty needle, and attaches it all at once. See how that works? It makes a little knotted stitch with two needles poking the hole. It's actually pedal operated. This is the same stuff, but this gets attached to, these are actually what they call medical rivets. These are surgical grade plastic that are used in attaching different prosthesis devices. And that's something that we can do by hand. It's a hand punch application, but this is the same hard plastic scale to the back pad that's on the other GP armor. It's not highly technical, but it's highly functional. This is called our floating armor system. We actually own a patent on this. The armor is designed to stay with you in the event that you're falling, tumbling on the ground where there will be forces pulling on your suit. Velcro is attached to the suit, so the suit can actually be pulled away from you, but the armor will stay in place. Final QC station, she's very carefully checking over. This is what they call shell inspection, because the shell is being looked at before she has the lining attached. So if there's something that's wrong with it, placement, lettering, anything like that, it's much easier to repair or rework it now before it's completely put together. You see it's liningless coat.